They'll be calling you a radical. Greenpeace is betraying paid shill, need to be sued rats. And I'm going to talk about the anti-nuclear establishment for 5 years. I said this right here, saying this 5 years ago. I've said this almost every day for 5 years, fighting for my life. Mark my words, Greenpeace will come out 5 years later. Why? Greenpeace is funded by the nuclear industry. Greenpeace is the nuclear industry. Hear me. Greenpeace is the nuclear industry. 5 years later, they say they're going to study this. Look, they had boys out 40 miles out of Fuksuhima. Greenpeace did. Picking up plutonium on day 40. Stood down. I've been arguing to fight with him. The guy who runs Greenpeace, CEO, nonprofit, lives in a $10 million house. And don't tell me I need cotton balls. Don't tell me I don't like the wind. Don't tell me background noise. Fuck you. This is for a new breed of activists. Gunner Shield works for the nuclear. I can prove it. You can ask Jan, Miss Bookie the Cow, at Christina Ratchick. By the way, Christina and Ratchick, I'm the one that hooked them up together. That's how they know it. They just go on Fridays and search for different stuff. They found some really incredible information pertaining to a case Gunner Shield was on. They met with Gunner Shield. Ask them. You know, they could stay. I'll take lie detectors. I'll take any lie detector. Busby, Gunner Shield sent me emails every day when Fuksuhima happened. This is the shield that he is. That, oh no, it's just a hydrogen blast, Kevin. It's just comments all over. I had to block him, had to take him down. He softballed this low tide because he works for the Blue Castle. I had him daggered. Matt from Hill hired him. I went at Matt, waited until I was in New York, got him on the stand, blew my whole case. They work for the other side. Don't you see? Keldicott and the group are in Germany right now on the Chernobyl summit. Now get this. They will stand up there and come by you and hold hands and tell you, write a book, they'll grandstand that Chernobyl's killed 1 million people. Well, Annika, the love of my life, was murdered by it. It's killed well over 40 million, probably 100 million. This is the problem. They're all funded. ICANN will tell you straight up, we're pro-nuclear energy, but we're against nuclear bombs. That's impossible. Nuclear bombs, nuclear artillery are the same thing. They'll sit down. Why? Because they're funded by the nuclear industry. Don't you see? It's really simple. They're all funded by the nuclear industry. They played you for 5 years. How can you sit and watch the greatest ecological catastrophe? Oh, we love the dolphins, and watch, oh, it's just coincidence. Kevin Blanch says, oh, it's a full-blown out meltdown on fucking day one. There are multiple meltdowns up and down the coast of California. I reported that there was a fucking meltdown in the restart at Sendai, had 18,000 views in 10 minutes. Google took it down. Then Google says, oh, we're not putting a strike against your account. We just blah, blah. What? Hello. They're doing the same thing to my view count again. They know the 5 years up. Look, that first video I did on 4/3, I've got Hillary's emails. Hillary released a bunch of emails again. They're sequestering my view count. I can prove it. Did they give me leukemia 7 months later? Through the jet stream? I mean, fighting for my life in critical condition. I mean, I've survived. Look, I'll say it like this. Hello, I want everybody to understand this. If you're going to be, we need a group that goes at them with, not violently, we just need to expose the truth. We have everything on our side. If I was any of these rats, Greenpeace, all of them, any of these people, I'd be running for the hills. You betrayed the American populace, the United States populace, the world's populace. When I say American populace, I'm talking North America and South America. You betrayed us. You're betrayers like Barack Obama. You betrayed us. Look, Hillary's emails, I have them. I have the transcript from inside the situation. I have all this, and I've proven it. You know what? I mean, it's amazing how Hillary might as well put my name on one of these emails. I mean, you're going through Hillary's emails. She knew. Okay, this is day one. Day one. Hillary to her staff. This is on March 12th. As I'm standing here screaming, it's full-blown out meltdown, it's full-blown out. Stay indoors if all possible. There is nothing, no events, parties, sports, movies, etc. that are worth getting more exposure to radiation. The stuff travels far, very fast. Wind is all over the place, but we must assume it is heading towards a major area like Tokyo, a city, a heat source. As long as the radiation lake is going and up to 24 to 40 hours, the threat is the highest in most cases. Here's a wind chart online. It shows wind over the place, but the trends of winds head to Tokyo. Then she lists the how. Also, it goes on and on and on. Very similar to 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl. Leak has been, this is the next day. Hillary Clinton to her staff. Leak has been going since last night. It is still not under control. A U.S. team was flown in to help get this thing under control. But that is not public yet. It will come out later, I think. Anyway, leak from last night means it is hitting us about now. I'm not going outdoors for a while. Normally one might also take K1 potassium iodine tablets as a precautionary measure. Substitutes include alternative sources of iodine, including isonol, customer seaweed. Wear a mask and a hat if possible. Take a shower immediately after you return home. Wash your clothes. Radioactive steam was released yesterday and continues today. It will likely be in the area now. What I suggest above is not costly, not erroneous. Do it, play it safe. So then it goes on. So yesterday I've been going through them all day yesterday. So, okay, so on 4/3, I do this video. Gets 100-something thousand views like that. Everybody's pushing it all over. Gwen Holdenberry, Shane Rock, people are pushing this everywhere. All of a sudden, it goes down to several hundred views. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on here? And so Hillary has another email that says, on 4/4/2030, we have to go after social media figures that are reporting Fukushima accurately. So then she goes on, then she starts talking about her, should she go to Japan? Then she posts an email that says, well, I'm going to have to talk to Henry Kissinger. What? Kissinger goes over there. So then the emails stop. They're retractions. Then they come out about the 30th and start talking about it again. They knew. So everybody says, oh, what's his name from the NRC made the decision. We have the transcript. Now, everything that I said, Gregory Jackal, the Prime Minister of Japan, has told me to my face the CIA made me do it, the old one. So we're going along. Now hear me, this is important, really important. All nuclear fighters, hands on deck. So inside the situation room, Gregory Jackal, who's placed there by Harry Reid to block Yucca Mountain. I've been going at him with years. By law, they have to centrally locate. They have no answer. The whole nuclear industry is operating illegally against federal law, against every state law, against law. Executive orders are illegal, by the way. So they're operating illegally. I says, Congress passed Yucca Mountain. That was the deal when you got these mods. You said you had an answer for the waste. They've never gone. At Savannah River, they've crashed the whole Savannah River ice. They're bringing nuclear waste all over illegally. They don't care. So Greenpeace is supposed to protect this. Look, I knew Stegner personally. Scowcroft right here, that was the real laureate at Stanford, was Scowcroft, Richard. My grandparents were Richard's best friends. I used to stand in San Francisco all the time with freaking Stegner. Stegner started, these guys that started the Sierra Club. They would cry. I went at it with him, with a central line hanging out of me. The Sierra Club are rats. They're paid shills. The nuclear industry's funding them. Greenpeace is being funded by the nuclear industry. Hello, and I can prove all this. I'll take lie detectors. Anybody, nobody will I mean, here I am on the fucking island. Central line hanging out. I mean, what the fuck? It's like in the hospital. Fimbo comes in there one day, and I should have never lived. I mean, everybody thought I'd die. I mean, I got the survival type of leukemia that's less than 1%. Malpractice. No attorneys will stand up. Me blackballed off the university. You know, my teaching career fucking gone. Everything fucking stripped me. I mean, good, because I stand up and tell the truth of Fukushima. So, he says, Kevin, you know this incredible anti-nuclear activist work you've done, this whole Fukushima work you've done, everything. You know, you're going to be in this fight for at least 5 years. He says, you know, you're not going to get any reward for this, any reward for any of this. Everybody's just going to spit at you and turn up on you, but you're going to get one thing if you stay in this fight. And I says, I already know what you're going to say. And he says, what am I going to say? And I says, life. He says, boy, you get it. That's exactly what you're going to get. And that's why he threw in all with me. Because they don't take 51-year-old men with de novo in their right lower mesentery this aggressive. I mean, I lit up a 4.18. I mean, anything over a 1 is a death sentence. They took me. And the reason they took me is because Vincent fucking knew me. He knew my anti-nuclears because his brother and father both died of thyroid cancer, living in Center, Utah. He knows. Old man, he believed in me. They took me. Red 10, the only Red 10 to ever walk out of fucking East 8 fucking bone marrow. The #1 bone marrow transplant fucking center in the world. I don't see Biden there. No, he's up at the fucking hill, at the luxury good of fucking death, a huntsman. This is so fucking evil and sad. So I'm digging through Hillary's emails again yesterday, the news. Get this. So she releases an email, and in the email it says she proves that they're feeding, through the State Department, the media, false information. She says that the Huffington Post has reported just like we intended on Bill Clinton's foundation to do with AIDS. It's right there in her emails. These are the ones that have been released. So then she releases another one on 3:30 talking about the cover-up of Fukushima. So, look, I can't read the other ones online, and I know what they are. because they were leaked to me. I'm not going to. They're not going to fucking trick me. Greenpeace isn't going to trick me. Gunner Shield, all these page shields, like they tried to trick me in Canada. You know, my fucking computer's broke. I got to get a computer. I'm headed to California. I got to do this fucking important work. And everybody that's funded my work and fucking, you know, boy, it is. And there's a special place for every one of you. This historical work we've done on a shoestring. Without you, I mean, you're such a big part of history. I hope everybody understands that it's paid for 5 cents of this. Me sleeping in dumpy ass hotels on park benches, you know, taking a flight to San Diego that takes 4 freaking different stops when other people take first class, you know, in critical condition. The things that I've done, and I need to, by the way, everybody at Million Mass March, you know John Anthony and I started that. Steve Grant, that's our baby. We need you. I need you. You know, you need to get my back. All you freaking know. I have your back. And I've stood up for you. You need to stand up for me. You know, these fucking rats are going to play this on us. You know, she might as well just put my name right in a fucking email. She went after me. They went after me. I am the son of a Special Forces drafted Marine who was killed. I am raised by a Special Forces Marine. And I'll say this to that fucking rat Busby. My uncle, who played in the NFL, the retired general, was in his 80s. He's still alive. This guy lives in Alaska. And I, to this day, would not fuck with this guy. He was in my room. I showed him the emails I was getting from Chris Busby in the fall of 2012 when I was in critical condition. All capital letters just screaming at me, going crazy on me. He wrote a song about me. I showed him. My uncle, you know, like I said, the ex-fighter pilot, ex-POW. I mean, this guy, ooh, I wouldn't fuck with him. He says, I'll fly over there right fucking now, Kevin. You know, I'll get on a fucking military jet and I'll be over there fucking right now. I said, no, you won't. No. Let these fuckers brand themselves in fucking. They attack a guy. I'm in critical condition. I mean, Canada. When I went up there, the fucking Palco Energy tried to tee me up. Those rats in fucking Canada, you know what they did to me? The death threats are all over the internet on me. The calls and I threatened to kill me. Why I'm in critical condition. The only person that stood up, I had no funding. I had no funding from fucking the nuclear cartel. They're not about to, and they underestimated fucking YouTube. They underestimated me, and they still underestimated. Like I said, I got my gift. I'm alive, you know. I still have a ways to go. I've been in this fight my whole fucking life. This is so fucking outrageous what Greenpeace is fucking doing. You know, it's so, and all you people that have been posturing Green to talk like this, oh hi, this posture groom, and I want to say this is important. I don't give a fuck about the win. Don't sit and tell me, oh, you need to do this, you need to, I got a fucking $40 fucking YouTube camera and a $10 fucking camera, grassrooters fucking, I don't even own a fucking computer, by the way. Done all this at the fucking university's fucking library. This historic, where I sat in the same place where Ed Raby sat, where Fama K fucking Brody sat, where Bernard DeVoe fucking sat, fucking all of them. I've done this in the great historical avant-garde fucking spirit of fucking Michelangelo, of fucking Andy Warhol. You know, Yoko's in the hospital. Come out of it, Yoko. Don't you dare die on us. I'll say this. You people have all fallen for this passive, or you're the other side, you're radical, you scream your fucking head off and you don't even know your subject matter. You just get mad. You just get mad and fucking go crazy. You're the problem. These passive aggressive, oh, I'm a fucking liberal fucking hippie crip from San Francisco. My mommy told me I'm fucking, as the Pacific genocide, it's just coincidence, right? Right? Fukushima happens. I could prove it. Greenpeace in their article says this is the worst disaster since Chernobyl. That's fucking a blatant, malice lie. You need to be fucking sued. Chernobyl is millions. Fukushima is millions of Chernobyls. Millions. That you heard me right. Millions. It's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history by a million fucking times. And you're gonna fucking take the money from the fucking. You know, I stood right on the pier in Huntington Beach, fucking fighting with Greenpeace. They fought with a central line hanging out. They physically pushed me. Assaulted a person in front. They says, you're raising your voice. I says, yeah, I remember when you used to raise your fucking voice. You money fucking, go in your, he lives in the trestle on a $10 million fucking gated community. That's a fact, Jack. Look it up. NGOs, the NFL's a non-profit fucking NGO. What? They've hijacked the whole thing. Joel Osteen died so you could be rich at the Mount. Is fucking. There are people that went to prison for 15 to 20 years in St. Louis fighting that. You wouldn't listen to any of us. We've been fighting the fucking Mount and the fucking dump there for 40 years. You wait till it blows up, catch up, then Hilda Caldecott says it fucking sells a book. When people went to prison for 15, Helen Caldecott told me to my face. At Aranda Niker, Kevin, we're not talking about Fukushima. You're not allowed to speak about Fukushima. Right to my face, Helen. Anybody who says they're anti-nuclear has not Fukushima. Every other fucking word is a fraud, a total fraud. It is the holy grail to the fucking catastrophe called nuclearism. What's the fucking matter with you people? Honestly, what is it? hairsprayed, fucking talk like this, passive aggressive, and oh God, honey, and let me tell you something. When people like that, when they get cancer, they all fucking die. I watched it. I was head of the support group. I got kicked out of our support group because they says, oh, Kevin scares us because I tell it like it is, and then they all die. I'm here to tell you, this is a fucking war from hell. You better fight it with your mind, and you're not going to use a fucking gun. That's what they want. They want to bait you in with the gun and the violence. Bait you in, then they have the fucking legal right to kill you. And they will. My doctor says it perfect. Kevin, he says, if you had died in this hospital, it would have been a big deal, the nuclear freaking blow to the nuclear cartel. He says, they wanted you dead, but then they didn't want you dead. Huh. Huh. Nobody got my back. You know, our small, teeny group of fucking fighters, look, we're a fucking, look, and was it Golda Meir that said this? I believe it was. Of all people to say it, she said it. The masses have never fucking changed anything in the history of humanity. It's always been the teeny, teeny, tiny few. That's who we are. My post-ignorance army, you all know who you are. Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking take fucking Goliath down. Just remember this, to you rats that have covered. For David reached into the bag and he slung the stone. And Kevin slung the stone. And it embedded into the nuclear giant's head. And the nuclear giant fell to the earth. Remember the rest of the fucking story. Biblical, mythological, fucking historical. Like I said, it's your biology, it's your ecology, literally. But you've turned it into your theology, your passive aggressiveness, your sociology, your pseudo de facto mythology. With the nuclear machine, with absolutely no fucking apologies. Fuck you, come at me, kill me, martyr me. I'm not afraid of you fucking rats. And who's the problem? The passive aggressive, fake fucking activists. Greenpeace, you want to stand up there? They put up this, oh look at this cute little couple in Fuksuhima. Isn't this cute? Fuck you. You fucking, when you get fucking, number one, when you, I've seen it over and over and over. These people get cancer. My doctor says I'd never seen anything like you. You blew fucking cancer off like it was a fucking flea. AML de Nouveau, only red 10 to ever walk out of LDS fucking in history. He says, you fucking flipped that off like a flea. I've never seen anything like it. Central Line sneaking down into Memory Grove, praying at here they have a meditation temple down there. They built, spent all this money. They refuse to open. It's all fucking a cultural theme park. The whole world's a cultural theme park. It's your mass murder. I've prayed out. I mean, he says, what you did? I mean, he's like, wow. He says, you're my crowning jewel, Kev. You know, he says, I never cured you. I just watched you. And I says, oh, you saved my life. You know, but he believed in me. He believed in me, and they believed in me because they know my Tets fight. People that, oh, hi, you know, the Buslers, the fucking, all these paid fucking shills and rats that are paid by the nuclear state, when they get cancer, they die so fucking, I've watched it like that. They know in their spirit and soul, they have no wolf spirit, they have no native spirit, they have no intensity. And I got news for you. Prophet Kev, Bob's been calling me. And that's old Prophet Bob's been calling me Prophet Kev. I says, I'm no prophet. He says, the one thing he says I like about you, Kevin, you say about all those people when they die, hell. And hell is a black hole and their souls will be sucked into it. I'm dating. You know, this is fucking outrageous. You fucking, look, I'll be in California soon. I'll be on my own. I know everybody's afraid to throw in with me. They're afraid to stand with me. They're afraid to even go on camera with me. And I'll do it on my fucking, I'll sleep in my fucking car. I'll sleep on a park bench. I'll sleep on the fucking beach. I did it with a Central Line with blood counts at 30. Why can't I do it fucking now? You know, I'll do it with nothing. I'll fucking strip everything. I'll wash the fucking feet. I'll do the fucking, I'll serve. I'll do the fucking animals works, the birds, the environment, this fucking symphony. You don't want to defend the fucking sequoias. You don't want to defend the pine trees. Where'd you sleep last night, Kev? I slept in the dead fucking pines where the sun always shines from Fuksuhima, Japan. I slept in the dead fucking pines. I'll do the fucking dirty work, you know. And my soul and my children's soul and my grandchildren's soul and the fucking, my wolf spirit will fucking go on forever. Stand tuned.